What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. I just watched the first 20 minutes of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It's the same promotional footage that was shown 2 days ago at CinemaCon and is being shown elsewhere across the country before the actual premiere on Monday. Now, on Monday night, the social media embargo will be up right after the premiere is done. It'll, of course, be spoiler-free, so will the review embargo that goes up the Tuesday following. This will also be spoiler-free, but I was encouraged to react to it, let you guys know what I thought of what I saw. What I will tell you right off the bat is that the first 20 minutes of the film has been shown a lot, both in the clips they showed yesterday with the fight during against Gargantos, released by IMDb, and what's been going on in the trailers. We've gotten a good taste of the intro of the film. You guys have seen a lot of it. It is super fast-paced and super exciting, which is what you want from a Marvel movie. That is what I love about Marvel. It hits the ground running, just like some of the Marvel classics akin to Infinity War. Right off the bat, we hit the ground running, and it does not stop, and it felt great. I definitely had a major serotonin dump, and I'm almost glad they only showed me the first 20 minutes, because any more than that, and I would have just wanted to keep watching the entire film. I'm super hyped for you guys to see it, because there's a phenomenon I think that's happened maybe a little bit over the last 2 years when you include the pandemic. We went from getting Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man Far From Home, and Deadpool 2 all released within like 90 or 120 days to no Marvel content at all because of the pandemic for over a year and a half. And then we started seeing Disney Plus TV shows in greater ratio to what we're used to out of a Marvel film. So a lot of us who are diehard Marvel fans have seen a lot of Disney Plus TV shows which include a lot of dialogue and exposition. It's par for the course for TV, and I wouldn't say not a grand scale for production, but not as grand a scale for production as your normal Marvel blockbuster. And Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness in this first 20-minute clip makes good on Marvel blockbuster right off the bat. Also, not a sleeper because I wasn't familiar with her work and, you know, went in with an open mind. Xochitl Gomez, and I hope I'm saying her name right, Xochitl Gomez, absolutely kills it. Her screen presence, even with Benedict Cumberbatch opposing her in the scenes, is amazing. She is a great actress. Immediately buy into the character, immediately buy into the story. I was enthused and for it all the way. I'm super hyped to see this film in a couple of days, and of course, you know, I'll keep it spoiler free for you guys when I see it. And there are descriptions of the footage. They showed it at CinemaCon. A lot of people have seen it. If you want a detailed play-by-play description of what actually happened in the footage, but what I do want to say about it, which is super important, maybe to some of you, as it was super important to me, is that Sam Raimi has a really particular style to his films. It's not just the cinematography. It's not just the way the scenes work and the editing and the way that he likes his shots and the coloring and how busy all of the scenery is, and even the background has a lot going on. You know that Marvel Studios in the past, when directors have wanted to do certain things that Marvel Studios didn't, or, you know, they've gone their separate ways. In fact, it seems like that was the case on this film in particular with Scott Derrickson, who directed the first Doctor Strange, was supposed to direct this one, maybe didn't see eye to eye where they wanted to go creatively. Well, and when you hire a director like Sam Raimi, and you want to make a Sam Raimi Doctor Strange film, you better want a Sam Raimi Doctor Strange film. Take a page right out of WB's book and don't make the same mistake. Don't hire Zack Snyder to do a Justice League, and when he gives you a Zack Snyder Justice League, and as we all saw was amazing, WB goes, oh, that won't work. So I was wondering what was going to happen in the give and take, and I can tell right off the bat, in this 20 minutes, this is a Sam Raimi film. So if you're the type of film buff who's really into that and was wondering what was going to happen if they were going to cut the middle, no, this is right on course. Every scene is full, every frame filled to the brink, and just what you want out of Marvel movies. Just absolutely from the comics to the silver screen, unabashedly, let's go. It is absolutely crazy to think that at one point we were doing movies like Iron Man 1, Captain America, the First Avenger, and now it's just like crazy. This movie was nutty. First 20 minutes were absolutely nutty. I'm so amped. I'm ready for you guys to see it too. I know you guys are all chomping at the bit, and you know, they're putting out a lot of clips and a lot of official trailers, and there's a lot of stuff coming at you. I will keep it completely spoiler free. completely spoiler free. There will be no spoilers here at the channel at all. I'm going to try to avoid them as much as possible. I have 2 theory videos coming out this weekend. One of which was pre-recorded. The other is kind of just going to be like how I think this may all end. I think they did slip one of the ending frames into one of the trailers, and I'm gonna explain that theory. That's my Sunday's video. Guys, incidentally, when I tried to record this last night after I watched the footage, I got super emotional, and by the time I had calmed down, it was super late. My adrenaline had already dumped. But yesterday actually ended up being the official 4-year anniversary birthday of my channel. I started it in the middle of March 4 years ago, but then I didn't post my real first video until I had seen Infinity War, which was on the 28th of April 4 years ago. And I came home and was about to do this video, and I saw that, and I got overwhelmed. You know, if you're just finding my channel, or if you've just started rocking with me, when I started this channel, I tried to make the commitment to dedicate myself to creating a channel where all of the information, all of the ideas, all of the thoughts that I would want to see, that I would want to know, how I would want to interact, and the conversations that I would have with my friends on a daily basis, who are just as into the MCU as I am, take a place and put it all in one spot, and then share it with you guys as a community. And it's hilarious. My goal for the first year was 1 million views and 10,000 subscribers, and I hit that in like the first 2 months. I cannot thank you guys enough, especially the more active members of the community. When you're coming through to the watch parties, or I see on my other platforms like Twitch, or you follow me on Instagram at I'mFires, or you listen to my music, All Fires. You guys have been super interactive, and I did not think, it wasn't even that I didn't think or even thought about, I never pictured my path leading here at all. And the reason I bring this up, why I got so emotional, was I had no idea what awesomeness life held in store for me. And you guys cannot imagine where I used to be and what I came from really shortly before this. And I'll talk about that another time. No matter where you're at in your life, no matter what you're doing, if you still have a dream, it's never too late. If there's something you want to do, it starts literally day one. I had a 10-year-old computer, like a 12-year-old computer. In my first videos, you could hear the fan going in the background. I had a crummy headset, like a $15 headset. That was my mic. And I was making my thumbnails on some free site. Those videos were horrible. I was still me, you know, and I learned a lot along the way. Just start. Whatever your dream is, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you want to make epoxy tables, or you want to be a musician, or you want to learn an instrument, or you want to do something, start doing it badly. Enjoy doing it badly for a while, because that's the path you're going to be on. And I had no idea what would come, and the same applies for your life too. You know, the normal send off, guys. Hit the sub. If you like today's video, hit the like button, all that stuff. But really, thank you to each and every one of you for all your support. And I hope there are still plenty of you out there who feel like you still have the energy, you still have the calling, you still have the passion to pursue your dream. And if you are one of those people, take this as a personal invitation to get started. Love you guys. I'll see you out there. Peace.